Hi, this is Wayne Goldsmith for the International Swimming Coaches Association. You know, not a day goes by where I don't receive an email or a social media contact from a swimming parent somewhere in the world. You know, a parent asking me how can they best support and help their child through their swimming career. And most of the time the questions are very practical. Most of the questions are things like, how many times a week should my child be training? When should my child specialise in a stroke or an event? Does my child need a particular diet to be a competitive swimmer? When do they need to start their strength training campaign? How do they balance school and swimming, other sports and life generally? Most of the time, swimming parents ask me questions which are very practical about things they can help their child do day to day to get better at swimming. And it doesn't matter where the question comes from, or who the parent is, or how old the swimmer may be, or what level that swimmer is swimming. My answer is always the same. The job of a swimming parent is to love, accept and value their child unconditionally for no reason other than they are their child. Irrespective of how fast that child swims, what event that child does, how well that child performs, regardless of those elements, the job of every swimming parent in the world is to love, value and accept that child for being that child, for being that wonderful, miraculous human being. Now, parents are always looking for something that they can do to help their kids. It's normal and it's natural. And it's just because we love our children so much that we want to do whatever we can to help them. I try to explain it in terms of a partnership. I like to talk to parents in terms of a partnership between the swimmer, the coach and the parent, where all of us as partners in that relationship work together in the best interest of helping that child to realise their full potential. And just like any partnership, it's important that each of the partners plays their role, does their job, if you like, to the best of their ability. So what's the job of a swimmer? Quite simply, the job of a swimmer is to do everything they can to the best of their ability, to try hard, to give the best that they can, whatever that may be, in and out of the pool, that they take care of themselves, they eat the right foods, they drink plenty of fresh water, they get lots of sleep, they train to the best of their ability, whatever that may be on any given day, they do the best that they can. What's the job of a coach in the partnership? To provide technical leadership, to help improve speed and endurance, to improve skills, to prepare the swimmer to race effectively, to help them learn tactics and strategies for racing. And what's the job of a parent in that partnership? We already have discussed to provide unconditional love, value and acceptance. But what else? To teach that child values, honesty, integrity, humility, courage, discipline, the importance of hard work, trust and respect. To help them build their character. To teach them the importance of responsibility. To teach them about accepting accountability for the things they do and they don't do. To help them, if you like, to evolve as human beings. To help them with their time management. And to also do all the practical things like helping them get the training on time and helping them to learn life skills. If you like, when you really think about it, the job of a parent in that partnership is perhaps the most important of all, because it's the parent, particularly with young kids, who's responsible for developing, nurturing, growing and supporting all those wonderful qualities that will sustain that child throughout their swimming career and throughout the rest of their life. And if the child understands that all they need to do is the best that they can do, if the coach does the best that they can as a coach, and the parent provides all the things that only they can provide, then that partnership flourishes and the child will love swimming, will enjoy the experience, and chances are they may perform very, very well. Where I see things fall apart, and I often have coaches say, look, it's so stressful dealing with parents. You know, in fact, there's a bit of a joke that goes around coaching that says, what I really want is a wonderful swimming facility built next to the world's largest orphanage, so I can just work with kids, I can just coach, I can help kids to be all that they can be. That's really not where we are now. We want parents involved. We want them engaged. We want parents down at the pool, but very importantly, we want them performing their role. Where things come unstuck in that athlete-coach-parent relationship is when people start to cross the line, when parents try to coach or when coaches try to parent. But where those three groups of people, athletes, coaches and parents, understand their roles, understand how important each of their roles can be, and work together as partners in the performance and potential of that child, great things are going to happen. This has been Wayne Goldsmith for the International Swimming Coaches Association.